Assalamu alaikum and welcome to my channel. In today's lecture, I'm going to tell you and going to resolve your most difficult problem, and that is the guessing the meaning of unknown words. Vocabulary is the biggest problem for all the students of IELTS, so today we are going to resolve that. So let's start about it. The guessing meaning from context is today's topic. Guessing meanings from context in the IELTS exam is an important technique that will improve your reading skills and the speed with which you can read. Obviously, you do not have a dictionary in the exam, so that there are likely to be a lot of words from the reading text that you do not understand and you cannot check. If you come across a word you do not understand, then you cannot spend a lot of time working out its meanings because you have only 20 minutes for each reading. Therefore, guessing meanings from context is necessary. So we should know the methodologies to guess the meanings from the context. That is very, very important. This means work out what it means, or have a good guess at least from the words that are around it and from the topic of the paragraph. For example, take a look at this example. The example is, it has been raining hard through the night, so the ground was saturated. It had been raining hard through the night, so the ground was saturated. What does saturated mean? So you may already know, but if you do not, you should be able to have a good guess from the rest of the sentence. For example, it had been raining, which means the ground must be wet. It was raining hard, so this means the ground is probably very wet. So saturated means completely wet. By doing this, you are guessing meanings from context, and you should try to use this technique for words you do not know. Now the lecture is how guessing the meaning from the words from context is done effectively. How you can guess properly the meanings from the word. Number one, decide the parts of the speech of the unknown word. For example, is that a noun, verb, adjective, or whatever? Its position in the sentence may be a guide. As might its ending, for example, ending in AD or ING, ending might indicate that it is a verb. Number two, look for further clues in the words immediate collocates. If it's a noun, does it have an article, which might suggest whether it is countable or not? If it's a verb, does it have an object? So by knowing this, that whether that is a noun and an article, it will be easy for you to find out that what is that verb and what might be the meanings. Number three, look at the wider context, including the surrounding clauses and sentences, especially if there are signposting words such as but, and, however, so. That might have a clue as to how the words is connected to its context. For example, we got home tired but elated. The presence of the but suggests that elated is not similar to the meaning to the tired. Okay, so look at the form of the words for any clues as to the meaning. For example, downhearted, it made up of down plus heart plus a past participle affix ed. So you can make a guess about the meaning using these words on the basis of these strategies. But you have to keep in mind that It may not always be clear from the actual sense that you may have to look at another sentences around the word. However, only do this, keep note in the brain that you have to know it, that you should only do this for words that seems important for an understanding of the text. If it looks like they are not, then leave it and move on with the reading. You probably won't have time to do it with every word, especially if you are at a lower reading level. So you must try to guess the meanings of the words if those words are important. If those words are not important, then you should not consume time of those useless words. You should save the time that is more important. So subscribe my channel, press the bell icon, and you can visit my institute, English Council in Faisalabad. And also, I'm really working for the students to guide them how to get visas to study in UK, Australia, USA, and Canada. So come over here for the consultancy purpose. Thank you very much.